Downtown St. Augustine is home to many different shops and many different artisans, but one shop in particular has a unique way of combining both. The Closet, a consignment shop located on 51 Cordova Street, barely a block away from Flagler College, is a melting pot of vintage and modern art, apparel, and accessories.
St. Augustine is special because you're able to have a shop like The Closet and include clothing and art and accessories and kind of a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything is right. The Closet sells anything from vintage clothing and shoes to typewriter keychains. But probably the most distinctive aspect of The Closet is their handcrafted designs created by local artists. Rosalie Kachi, a local artist, designer of the Regalia line, and manager of The Closet, talks about how she became involved with the shop.
I've been the manager here at The Closet for about 5 years. It's hard to remember because I've been a part of the shop for a long time. The shop itself has been here for about 8, about 7.5 years, working on 8. I used to work around the corner from here and I made jewelry and sold it on the counter, and the owner of the shop here saw it and said, why don't you bring your things into my store? For about a year or two while I was at Flagler College, I sold things here and there as far as jewelry and clothing go. I have been a designer of clothing and accessories and art since middle school, high school. I remember making my own jewelry and my own clothing. Went to school for philosophy. I studied aesthetic philosophy, how to interpret art and music, and kind of after a while you realize it's how you interpret everything. So I interpret clothing, interpret retail, interpret jewelry, and make it something that people, the audience wants to buy, see, have, etc. It pays my bills, which is super cool. After I graduated, I had a lot more time on my hands, so I became one of the top designers here. I started working here part-time, became the manager very shortly after, and have been the manager, like I said, for about 5.5 years. It's a lot of fun. We've got over, right now, 30 to 35 local artists, mostly Flagler students or alumni. I couldn't even begin to think how many students, alumni, and artists have been through these doors for the past 8 years. There's been hundreds of them.
Hundreds of students have helped to grow this local business, as it in return also grows them. The Closet not only gives discounts to Flagler students, but gives them opportunities and an outlet to develop, flourish, and promote themselves as creative artists.